Hello and welcome back to another AutoCAD beginners course tutorial. Today now for series we are going to cover everything about layers and layers properties. Here I have a floor plan drawing arranged into layers, as layers allow us to organize our CAD drawing files objects according to purpose or function. I have all my dimensions on a layer and given it a yellow color. My walls on the wall layer, as you see here, and given a red color. My texts, they are white and they are on the text layer. And many more. We can find all the layers tools here in the ribbon in the layer tools panel. We will go through these ones one by one, and these guys here are really important and very effective and allow us to speed up our workflow a lot. Before we go through them each one by one, let me give you a quick overview. Let's click on layer properties, and as you see, I have all my layers in the layer properties manager of my CAD drawing file, such as walls, windows, text, dimensions, door, and many more. A quick overview. On the wall layer, if I hit this light bulb, as you see, I have turned off all my walls. Clicking on it brings back all my wall, all objects which are drawn on the wall layer. I could also, with one simple click, change the color of everything that was drawn on the wall layer, and many more functions. So, without further ado, let's dive in and go deeply into our tutorial. Firstly, allow me to create a new viewport, and we will for sure go back to our floor plan and explain many things on it. But before that, let's start with the basic. In a new viewport, AutoCAD by default creates layer 0, and anything we draw will be on layer 0. Select the object we just drew, this circle, it's on layer 0. To create a new layer, we hit the layer properties icon, and the layer properties manager window pops up. Here we have 4 icons. We will go through them one by one. The first one allows us to create a new layer by clicking on it, or Alt+N also creates a new layer. Click and we have a new layer. The first thing is we want to give our layer a name, and for that purpose I will call it layer 01. Enter. Now I want to give layer 01, in your case, if it's a floor plan, whatever you are drawing, you will name it accordingly, like wall, window, door, whatever you are currently drawing. So for the purpose of this tutorial, I will simply name it layer 01. I want to give layer 01 a different color. Here in color, double click on this square, choose the preferred color. I like this bright red color, hit OK. Now, on my new layer, if I draw a circle, it's still white, and if I select it, it's still on layer 0. That's because I haven't activated layer 01, and instead layer 0 is activated. How do I know that? Here in status, next to the name layer 0, I have this green checkbox. To activate layer 01, double click here. So we have activated layer 01. And now if I draw a circle, it has the properties of layer 01 as I choose it to be red. And if I select it, here it tells me it's on layer 01. This circle is on layer 0. So now allow me to create another layer and name it layer 02. Enter. My layer 02, I want firstly to activate it by double clicking on it. Then I want to give it a yellow color, hit OK. Now I can also with layers decide line type, line weight, and transparency. Very important. Line type, to change the line type, instead of it being continuous, I might want it to be dashed or dot. Double click, and here we can choose a different line type. Before that, we have to go to load, and I want to choose ISO dash space. Click on it, hit OK. Now, choose again ISO dash space, hit OK. And as you see, my layer 0, layer 01, both of them are continuous. And as you see here in the viewport. But my layer 02, something else is written. So it's yellow, ISO dash space, as I chose it, hit OK. And I also wanted to give it line weight. For that purpose, double click here on line weight and choose how thick you want the line to be. Let's go for something very thick, like 1 millimeter, hit OK. Before I draw anything, here in this toolbar, activate the show height line weight in order to be visible. Why? Because if now I draw a circle, as you see, it's yellow, line type, it's dashed, and it's on layer 02. If I select it here, it tells me it's on layer 02. So, but the line weight is not displaying, so simply hit this icon here, show and hide line weight, as you see. And if you can't find this icon, please, this 3 dots here, click on it and activate it here, line weight, and it will bring the line weight icon to this location. So, and now if I draw any line, any rectangle, all of them are on line 0. Sorry, layer 02. So, I want to hide anything that's drawn on layer 02. I activate layer 01, then I hide. By clicking on this light bulb, I can hide anything that was drawn on layer 02. This red circle was drawn on layer 01. If I want, hit this icon and the lock, this lock, if I click on it, I have locked it. What does it mean? If I go to move and I want to select the object to move it, as you see, the lock icon appears and it does not allow me because I have locked anything that's drawn on layer 01. And if I continue to draw anything, automatically it will be locked. And if I select all, hit erase, as you see, I could not delete layer 01 because I locked it. To unlock it, again click on it. And so we have unlocked it. To delete a layer, we have this icon here. So if I hit it on layer 01 while it's activated, I won't be able to delete it. And you will see now why. This window here pops up and tells me layer not deleted. Why? Anything that's layer 0, which I mentioned previously, that's created by default, depth points, the current layer, as layer 01 is the current layer. With this green checkbox, we know that. Layers containing objects. Layer 01 now has 2 points. It's the current layer, and also it has some objects in the viewport, so I can't delete it. Layers containing XREF dependent layers also cannot be deleted. So I am going to delete, but sorry, yeah, layer 02, I don't have any objects. It's not the current layer, it's not layer 0, and it does not have depth points or XREFs. So select layer 02 and hit this icon. Sorry, oh, I have a couple objects. Yeah, because they are hidden. I have to unhide them. Now, delete the objects. Now I don't have any objects on layer 02 in the viewport. So this time, click on it and layer 01, 02 is gone. To delete layer 01 also, select it, delete the objects. And now I can also delete. No, because it's the current layer. So activate layer 0, select layer 01, hit this, and now I was able to delete layer 01. So to explain these very important ones and go into more details, we have to go back to our CAD drawing file of our floor plan. Before I continue with our tutorial, I would kindly ask you, if you so far like my tutorial and learned something, please consider to support me by subscribing to my channel. hit like and the notification button in order not to miss our upcoming tutorials. And if you have any questions, I'm more than happy to answer them down in the comment section. So, I want to isolate especially my walls and work on them separately. Here I have a couple of icons. For example, this one turns off the layer of a selected object. If I hit this icon and go, for example, click my dimension, as you see, it turns off all of my dimensions. To turn back my dimensions, hit this icon, turn all layers on. Click on it and it brings back anything that was hidden. Now, this command, very important, I have a whole tutorial about this. Lay ISO is the shortcut. If I click it and select, for example, one object of my wall layer and then hit enter, as you see, I have all my objects which are drawn on the wall layer are separated, and now I can make any modification or editing to them without dimensions, window, text, anything interfering with it. To go back to my drawing, hit this icon here and isolate, and the shortcut is for it is lay on ISO. Now, this one is very important. Make current and match layer. So make current. My current layer is text. Okay. So if I make my current layer, I want to continue to draw my walls. So now if I draw something, it's on the text layer. So if you see, if I hide it, but actually I want this line to be on the wall layer. So what I do, I select the wall layer and make current. Clicking on this icon directly changes the layer, active layer, to wall. And now if I draw something, as you see, it's on the wall layer. Okay. To make sure, go for type properties, hit enter. Now, if I select this line, it tells me layer, it's on the wall layer. Or also here you can make sure. So allow me, and if we select this one which is on text layer and this line which is on the wall layer, if I select them, you see nothing here appears. And also in properties in layer, it tells me varies because I selected two objects on two different layers. Now I have this line and this line. I want to match the properties of this line to this line. So match layer, select objects which I want to modify. Now hit enter, select object on destination layer, this one. And as you see, I have matched their properties. And now if I select this layer, it's not anymore on the text layer, it's on the wall layer. So let me check if we have something important. Previous, change to current layer, also very important. So let me create some more walls. I want to activate, let's say the window layer, okay? And I want to draw, for example, another space here, okay? Type offset, and let's go for 20 units. Now I have created another space here, and I want to call it, for example, let's say it's a gym, part of the villa, part of the house. Okay, so this is actually a wall, and I want it to be on the wall layer, but currently it's on the window layer. So what I'm going to do, select this, go to layers, hit this iron, and then the current layer, double click on wall, while this object is activated and my wall layer is the current layer, click on this icon and now change to current layer. As you see, it became also part of the wall layer. If I want to lock some objects, which we also learned it here, we can also do so. As you see, I have locked all my wall layers. I cannot select it. We can do it here or also here. So that was it for the most important parts of the layer tools inside of AutoCAD. One more thing I want to share with you. Transparency, okay, my wall layer or my hatch layer, yeah, the hatches. Or let's go for the walls. I can change transparency here. If I double click, I have the option to type between 0 and 90. If I type 90, hit OK, you see my wall layers become very, very fade. They lose a lot of their transparency, even though they are still there. That was it for the most important parts of layer tools inside of AutoCAD. With what we have learned today, you have more than enough to work efficiently with AutoCAD layers. Thank you for watching. If you learned something, subscribe. If you have any questions, type them down in the comment section below. I'm more than happy to answer them. See you in our upcoming tutorials where we are covering block, properties, group, utilities, and many more, part of the beginner's course of AutoCAD. Thank you very much and see you soon. Goodbye.